Welcome back to Friend with a Capital F. I'm Arian.
And I'm Ericka.
And this is what we look like.
In case you didn't know. In real life.
Yes. Yeah. In case we have any stranger listeners out there.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
That would be cool. Yeah. Tell your friend. Tell your mama. Tell your sister. Tell your sister to tell their friend.
Their baby daddy. Yeah, guys. We're doing the video finally.
I know. It's been a long time coming, but we kind of wanted to, fill out what it felt like first, just audio. And then we knew that we wanted to do video. We just wanted to wait a little bit.
Yeah. I think just make sure that we were sticking to it.
Yeah.
Maybe. And then also just honestly time.
Yeah.
It's been kind of hard to find a time where we can sit down and figure it out.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of times we're record and then we're doing something after. So it's been kind of hard to figure that out.
No, that's true. And then also guys, just think about, we're adults now. So how I'm just saying you're so busy and you have to put people in your calendar and it's just priorities,
Yeah, that's true. And I think that's something that I'm proud of about we have been making this a priority.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I know.
Even with our busy schedules, on months where I was booked every weekend besides one weekend, we made it work with the one weekend that we had. So we've just we've made it a priority and I'm proud of that because it's so fun and we care about it. So
I know. And I'm thankful too because I get to see my friend.
Yeah, it's bonding time,
So we get to have conversations. I get to learn more about Arian, even though we've been friends for many years now. It's just nice.
We still learn things.
Yeah.
And something I love about it is I was telling my therapist this yesterday because I was telling her about the podcast. And I really have a habit of feeling when I talk, people don't care. Mm-hmm. And it's not that anybody makes me feel that way. It's just something internally.
Yeah.
But this place, it's you don't have to listen to this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People can check out. They don't have to listen to it. And so I just feel more comfortable giving my opinion. You know?
That makes sense.
Yeah. And nobody has to ask me for it. We make the script. We decide what we talk about. So anyways.
It's literally ours.
Yeah. And if you don't want to listen, that's fine. Don't. But it's still our platform.
Yeah.
So that's what I like about it. And then I also want to mention, these are our microphone holders.
Oh, yeah.
Lotion bottles.
This is what we've been using, guys. You're seeing now what we've been doing.
Yeah.
In the background.
Yeah. Hopefully one day. I really want to try to make something that we can attach it to.
Yeah.
But again, we haven't done that. But yeah, this is what we've been holding is our little, this is actually a hair care bottle and yours is a lotion bottle.
It's funny, but it works out.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. Well, for our first episode, we thought it would be fitting to do Am I the Asshole? Mm-hmm. Just because it's easy, it's fun, it's light.
Yeah.
It's laughing, hopefully.
And it's cool because so before I was taking screenshots of the comments and reading both because I think it's interesting what people
have to say about it.
Yeah, exactly. So, but my camera roll, since I've also been recording, has been I need to delete stuff. So I just have it open. Yeah. And then I'll just read off the comments and stuff.
Is it making you try to buy storage?
Yes.
Mine too.
I don't want to.
I don't either. I'm buying the one that's $2.99. I don't know how much it is. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how much storage it is, but it's $2.99. Yeah. But I'm no, I'm not buying more storage because in 6 months you're just going to tell me the same thing.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Anyways, I need a new phone, honestly. So when I get a new phone, I'll probably just, we have the same phone.
We have the 13. 13?
Yeah. And when I buy a new phone, I'll probably just buy a bigger storage one.
Yeah, same.
Because I take so many pictures.
Yeah. I take pictures. I record. I'm doing my painting. And, painting takes forever. So I'm recording the whole painting. So what you guys see is a minute. What it actually is longer.
Hours probably, right?
Well, yeah, I think the longest one has been an hour. But mostly it's 45 minutes for the little canvas.
Yeah.
So I'm that's crazy.
Yeah. So that is I saw that you posted that that's your last one in that series. So you're going to pick a different Pinterest thing now. Yeah,
because that series was just a little painting, of fruits and whatever veggies I have. I'm going to try to do something else. But I'm just saying in that, that alone is something I'm going to put on my wall.
Yeah.
So that's done.
In your kitchen, right?
Yeah, in my kitchen.
Yeah, it's going to be super cute.
I'm excited.
Yeah, we should tag your TikTok so that they can go see your painting.
Yes, y'all go see it, please.
Okay, well, do you want to do our F report?
Yeah, let's do it.
You go.
All right. So this week I do have an FML. I know last week I was like, I don't have an FML.
Yeah.
You know, but
Most times we don't have FML.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like life's pretty good. You know, I feel like, and then, I don't really like complaining and stuff, but
and it's sometimes we don't really want to talk about like, if we're having a big FML,
yeah,
like, I don't want to talk about.
Yeah, like
it's meant to be like funny.
Yeah, exactly. So my FML is just that. Well, they tie in together, which usually they do. Yeah. But my FML is that I've been recording my little painting and adding it on TikTok every Tuesday. So I kind of have like a little schedule, so that everybody knows that on Tuesday, I don't know if everybody knows, but yeah, in my head, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
On Tuesday is when I'm going to upload my video.
Okay.
So it's kind of like, but I was just feeling super down and just bleh,
Yeah.
And so I didn't record, I didn't paint. So I just felt a little bit down on myself, like, come on, Ericka, it's not hard. You like to do it. Yeah. But in me, I was just like, so I like the fact that I can show you guys without saying anything now because you're watching the video. Yeah. But
that kind of sucks too, because you know how you were talking before about doing your art as like not to sell it, and because it puts the pressure on you, and it's almost like since you had the schedule, it's a new pressure because you were feeling guilty for not doing it
on Tuesday. Yes. Yeah. So now I'm just going to say I'm going to be posting once a week.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what day.
Exactly.
I just did it on Wednesday instead. And I felt good. The next day I felt like great. It was nice to paint and then see where it goes, and that's why I think that every painting is unique. Mm-hmm. So even though, yes, I'm copying the strawberry off of Pinterest, like it's still my strawberry that I paint. Like, I just feel like it's going to look different because everybody's painting technique is different. Like, and I'm not a pro at all, but I just really enjoyed the way that it looked. And if I didn't like the way it looked, I changed a little something. Yeah. And then the way it turned out, I really, really liked it a lot. It looks
really good.
Yeah. So I'm just thankful that I have that. And, like, it's always going to be on TikTok. So it's like I can go back and be like, I made all of these things. And I'm just happy that I pushed myself to do it. So.
Yeah. Just don't,
Yeah. I don't want to pressure myself.
That's the thing. Yeah. Because then I feel like maybe it won't be as enjoyable or you do feel guilty when you just wanted a day to rot. You know? Like you needed to be in your feelings. And
yeah. So I'm excited to keep that going. And like I said earlier, that selling it, was putting a lot of pressure on me. So gifting it makes things better.
Yeah. Or if it's for yourself. Yeah. Yeah. Even better.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'm happy about it. What about you, friend?
My FML is that I was having tummy troubles this week.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And it was so funny because, it wasn't funny. It sucked. But it was funny because when I was having them, Amber was like, tummy troubles and heartburn.
Oh my God, our intro.
Yeah. But it was my FML because we were driving to San Antonio for Desiree's birthday lunch.
Oh no.
And we were with Amber's mom.
Oh no. She don't care, Fred.
I know she doesn't care. And like, of all people for it to be with besides Amber or you, like obviously she's understanding. But it was funny because we were already planning to stop at Buc-ee's because we were driving down. Yeah. So we stopped at Buc-ee's. That was our normal stop. I went pee there. And then I got an Alani, which I'm over like the rat thing, I'm just like back on the Alanis.
Back on the Alanis. Okay, got it. No more rat.
Yeah. And then, so we leave Buc-ee's and I was drinking my Alani, which a lot of the time, this might be TMI. If it's TMI.
Nah, guys, you guys want to know, right? Yeah, they want to know.
Okay. So like usually the Alanis make me have to use the restroom. Yeah. So like 10 minutes, 30 minutes, I don't know. It was really soon after Buc-ee's. Yeah. And I'm sitting in the back seat because Amber's mom was in the front. Yeah. Because usually I'll just tell Amber, I'm like, I have to use the restroom soon. Yeah. But she was driving and I was in the back, so I texted her because I know she can see it on her watch. Yeah. I'm like, I'm going to have to use the restroom soon. Yeah. And so she looks at me in the mirror.
This is so funny, Fred. She's like side-eyeing.
Which, come to find out, she was just looking at me funny in the mirror. She hadn't even seen my message yet. Oh. But I was like, sorry, you know, and she was like, what? We were trying to communicate. Oh, we stopped first at this Berkshire Brothers. I'm pretty sure we stopped there first. And so Amber went in with me, and then I used the restroom, and we came back out. We got back on the road. We leave the Berkshire Brothers. And again, like maybe 10 or 15 minutes, I text Amber. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I have to go again. And so we stopped. And Amber's mom was like, are you okay? I think I'm okay. But yeah, so it's just like kind of embarrassing.
Yeah.
Not really, because I know that she understands. Yeah. But, you know, it was just still like,
you didn't need an Imodium or anything?
Well, I've never really taken Imodium.
Oh, okay.
But Amber did buy me a pack when I was in the gas station, and I took it, and it did make me feel better.
Yeah.
And I looked it up because I'm like, because in my head I'm like, I want to get out whatever needs to come out. But I was reading that it just helps like your stomach from cramping up and trying to like basically, I don't know. So it did help me. And I'm like, maybe I need to get some of that. Yeah. Because I've never taken it before. So that's my FML. My flourish is that I have a new planner.
We do like that.
Yes. So I kind of wanted to talk about like the backstory of the planner. Yeah. So I used to always use a planner at my old job. Have I already said this on here?
Yeah, I think you said that you were upset because your planner didn't get, or it got here, but you weren't able to use it into July or something like that.
Okay, so I started using it. No. Okay, so since I couldn't use it until July, I started using this other planner that I use for my bills. And while I was using that one, it has like, on one side, it's like, you know, your to-do list, and then the other side is just blank. So when I started using the planner for like in July, it didn't have the blank page for me to write notes. And I write notes a lot because like if I'm on a call, I write down reference numbers and things like that. So I was really missing having the extra page. So I was trying to figure out like a new planner. What?
No, I'm listening.
Okay. So I was trying to figure out a new planner. And then you and I were talking about it too. And I was like, I kind of want to just like make one because I just wanted to have everything that I want. I wanted to have like my bills tracker in it. I wanted to have a notebook paper for work and then a to-do list for work. But then I also wanted to have a monthly. Yeah. So I was like, okay, well, maybe I'll just make my own. But I was having a hard time figuring out how to put it, like bind it. So I was asking Amber's mom because she has like a bunch of different ways to like make planners. She was going to make one at the beginning of the year. Yeah. And so she was telling me about this disc bound planner. And so this is kind of like my show and tell for today.
Yeah, because now they can see.
Isn't it so cute?
Yeah, I love it.
Okay, so it has these little discs things on the side. And so every paper in here can just come out. Like every single one. Like my divider here, it can just pull out.
Oh, I do like that.
This. And then it just like pops back in. Just like this.
Ooh.
And so you can get all different. Well, first of all, they have like a specific hole punch that you can punch any paper to put in here.
Ooh.
Yeah. But you can buy the paper like pre-punched on Amazon. So I have like a little bills tracker.
Ooh.
And then I have like my monthly.
I love monthlies.
Yeah. And then back here, I have my daily ones, which I have the blank piece of paper and then the day-to-day one. And then I got all these like little dividers to put like my regular bills and things like that. And then I got all these stickers.
So you put the stickers on there?
I put the stickers on there. Yeah, I bought them at like Hobby Lobby. And then, and then the front and back, the cover, like those can come off. And yeah, it's just so cute. I just love it.
Friend, I love that.
Yeah.
I want to get it.
Yeah, friend, I'll send you like, and then like these little disc things have hearts on them. I don't know if you guys can see it.
I see them now.
They're so cute. I just love it so much. And then like the pink and orange just makes me so happy. And then like the little dinosaurs on it.
Yeah, friend, it's so cute.
Yeah.
I feel like it's so you. And then, like you said, it's what you wanted.
Yeah.
So these right here, you had to buy separate, or they came like in a pack?
The monthlies came in a pack.
Okay.
And then the blank pieces of paper came in a pack. And then the to-do and the bills, they all came in like separate packs. So what you see in here is only like maybe a fourth of the paper that came in the pack besides the monthly. That's all.
So once you're done, you can like refill it.
Yeah. That
sounds
cool,
amazing.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoever thought of that?
I know.
Smart.
I'm like, thank you, Amber's mom, for this, because it's just been so nice. And then I'm also kind of like, you see I have like my stickers in here. I kind of want it to be like a functional scrapbook as well.
Yeah.
Because I've always wanted to scrapbook, but I feel like there's not really like, not that there's not a purpose and that there has to be one, but it's almost like, I just don't know, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm thinking like just as I get like little sticky notes or like notes from Amber or pictures, I just want to kind of like put them in here.
That would be so cute.
Just kind of have like a functional scrapbook inside my planner.
I do like that a lot. And I do like the monthlies because at my job, that's literally all I use is the month. Well, that's a lie. I use the monthlies because I like to add stuff on there because I'd be forgetting. And you know, I need a planner.
Yeah.
And then for work, I use the weeklies because I like to track how many claims I do and like what my KPI is and all that stuff. So I do like both. So.
Yeah. And for me, I love the daily ones because, and on these two, like it has like a schedule side, a to-do list side, and then obviously the blank piece of paper. So I can put my meetings on one side, I can put my to-do on the other side, and then on the bottom, I'll put like calls that I need to make. So it's just like very organized. And then when I'm on the phone or like talking to somebody, I just have like the scrap paper basically.
Yeah.
So it's just, I just love it so much. And then I can change it. Like if I go to a different position or a different job or something else that I need, I feel like I could just change out the paper.
You don't have to get a whole new thing.
Exactly.
I love that.
Yeah. So that's my floor.
Ariane is going to link that below, guys, because this is awesome.
Yeah. I'll send it. So our question of the week is, what helps you reset when life feels chaotic? What?
You want me to go first?
Yeah, because I just got done blabbing.
Okay. Yeah. This one, I feel like I do the same thing every single time.
Okay.
So when life feels chaotic, the only thing that made that better and like calm my mind is anime. So I always go back to that. So I go back to anime and I rewatch like animes that make me really happy. I just feel like it brings life back to me, you know?
Yeah.
And it gets my mind away from all the chaos. So I would say that. And then also, like, I have a period of time where I don't talk. I just watch.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like I need that.
Yeah.
And you guys know I'm a talker. I talk all the time.
I mean, you still need your alone time.
Yeah, but
silence.
Yeah, so that's usually like fill my brain with my anime. And then I usually do the baking. And that clears my mind. So
that's true, yeah.
Baking plus anime and then plus talking to my parents.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's always the same thing. Anime, baking, talking to my friends, talking to my sisters or my parents. Yanine's there, but like being home with Yanine, not leaving the house, and it's always the same thing.
Mine is kind of the same, like usually after a long week or like after a busy week or things like that, like I need my Sunday, you know, and that's something that I haven't had in the last probably month is like just a Sunday rotting with my cats, with my dog, just like I love having the house clean Saturday night so that Sunday morning I just have to wake up, make my coffee, because I'll drink coffee Sundays, and then just like sit on the couch. And then usually Amber and Malibu are still sleeping, so like I'll get to cuddle with Rocket or Rooster, whoever wants to come over. And then like I'll either be on my phone or read the Kindle, or even like the last Sunday, I'm pretty sure I put like Beauty and the Beast on is what I did. Yeah. So just like I just really need the Sundays, you know? And that's kind of like, if I don't get that, that's when it feels like, okay, I don't really have a time to reset. You know, I just need my time. Yeah. And I also feel that way sometimes, like with Amber, like if we've done a lot of things with a lot of people, but like we haven't had any one-on-one time, I just really miss that, you know? So I like the Sundays for that reason. Like we're just both, once she does wake up, she comes and gets her coffee and then comes on the couch too. And then we just have that time just to ourselves. Yeah.
It's like, it's so calm, friend. Like that just sounds so calm. Yeah. I love it.
That's what I'm planning to do tomorrow. Because I'm like, I just need a day, you know? I just need a day. And that's kind of like what we were talking about in the sisters episode. I'm like, I've been so busy and it has been nice. Like my heart is full. Yeah. But I still feel like I still need that time in my house, not leaving, not doing anything. Just like, just getting to, you know, hang out with my animals and my boo and just reset.
Yeah.
That's what makes me feel reset.
I love that. Yeah. I kind of want to go back to, because I talked about how when life was chaotic and like crazy, but if I'm trying to reset, I'm the same way. Like me and Yanine have our little routine. We make breakfast. Either I make breakfast or she makes breakfast. We're chilling. We're watching reality TV, which we don't watch often, but right now we're watching,
the Boyfriends one?
No. We're watching a new one, and it's like singles. I forgot what it was called. I'll put it down in the description, guys. But we've been watching that and like having our tea. Last night, we didn't get to do that because I was doing a lot of baking. But we will do that tonight and maybe tomorrow night.
Yeah.
And it's nice.
Yeah. I just love it. Okay. So, yeah, now we're going to do Am I the Asshole? I'm so excited.
Yeah. You guys are going to love these because they're funny.
Are they funny? Okay, good.
Well, maybe not too funny, but...
What?
They're just like... We'll see.
Okay.
I'll let you go first.
Okay, I'll go first.
Yeah.
I sent one. I had 5 ready, but then I saw one last night and I was like, oh, I want to read that one because what the well, what the helly? I'll say that.
What the helly?
Okay. Here we go. Am I the asshole for not rehoming my dog? Context. I, 30 female, and am engaged to my fiance, 33 male. I'm currently 30 weeks pregnant and we live together. Okay. We're purchasing a larger house together in August. When we met, I had my dog. She's a 6-year-old mutt. At first, they didn't get along well, but over the years, they have grown closer and I thought everything was fine. I'll be the first to admit that my dog can be difficult. She's reactive and takes a while to warm up, but she's always well behaved for people she knows. Last night, my fiance showed me a profile he had created to rehome her. He had photos and a biography all ready to go. This caught me off guard as it has not been a topic of conversation since the beginning of our relationship. I did not react well and told him that this is not something I would consider. He's worried that our dog will be badly behaved towards our baby. I do not think this is fair. I have young family members, including babies and toddlers, and she's never had any bad reaction towards any of them. They've been in the same house for weeks at a time, and there was never an issue. He even said that it won't feel good to say I told you so. I feel bad for dismissing his concerns, but I felt blindsided by everything. I also did not like how he went about it. Having the profile ready instead of just bringing it up to me. Am I the asshole for not wanting to rehome my dog despite my fiance's concerns?
Bro, first of all, why are you having a baby with somebody like that? For real. Like, he's showing you his true colors, you know? And, like, he didn't even talk to you before making this whole profile.
I know.
And then saying that, I just didn't want to say I told you so.
That's fucked up because
he sounds
that's
like an a-hole.
Yeah, and it's messed up because it's almost like he's expecting something to happen with him and the baby.
Yeah.
Or the dog and the baby.
Yeah. I feel like you're not the asshole. I feel like he is the asshole. Yes. And I kind of feel bad for you, bro. Like, I kind of feel bad that you're having a baby with this man. Like, if you weren't having a baby with this man and he did that shit, bye.
Yeah.
I would have broken up with him right then and there because that's the thing. You have your dog for so long and you're going to rehome it because you think that they're not going to be well with their kids. Like, why get a dog in the first place then?
Yeah. And, like, she had the dog before they got together, but, like, you know, if that was Malibu or, like, Junior, it's like that is our child.
Yeah.
At first. You know what I mean? And if we had, I'm not saying that it would, like, I know for a lot of people it wouldn't be equal to a human child, but you still care about this little human, this little, like, living being like it is a human.
Yeah.
You know? And so to just...
A friend.
Yeah, that's so messed up.
I just can't. And, like, just thinking about my baby, if somebody said that, I would break up with them right then and there. I'm like,
yeah, I'm
not going to get rid of my baby. Like, there's just no way. Like, we lived through things together, you know, the good and the bad. And now you want to get, first off, that ain't even your choice to make.
Yeah, it's my dog. Hold on.
Yeah. Hold on.
This is my dog.
Yeah.
You're not going to rehome my dog.
Also, just the fact that you were so blindsided should tell you something about the relationship. I'm just saying.
Yeah. And, like, that's part of being a dog owner is, like, you are responsible now for your dog's actions. So, like, I'm really aware of that, like, when children are around or if there's other dogs or something, like, because I know how Malibu is. She is reactive as well. She's not good with strangers and, like, other dogs. She doesn't do well with them. But I, as her owner, I'm responsible for her actions. So, like, if I'm putting her in these situations, I'm responsible for it. So I feel like if I were to have a child, I know how she is. And so like I need to constantly that's just a responsibility that I now have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I need to make sure that she's not put in any situation where she will have to react. Yeah. And I feel like that's just what they will have to go through. They'll have to make sure that the dog is properly warmed up to the baby, and then make sure that, you know, the baby understands boundaries. Yeah. And like, there's just things that you can do to make sure that it's a safe environment.
Like, take precautions, research, look up, like, before even thinking about rehoming, try everything that you can. Yeah. Like, why would that be your first instinct to just rehome the dog? And without do talking it behind her back.
Yeah, that's so messed up.
Okay, he's out of the picture. He is the asshole. Let's just be honest here. Am I the asshole for not babysitting my dad's kids, but babysitting my niece? For more context. So I, 34 female, have a sister, 37 female, who has a 3-year-old daughter. My sister and I had a weird relationship growing up, and honestly, when she announced her pregnancy, I thought it would even go down more. But it turned out to be the opposite. We became closer than we ever were, and although I am not really a kid person, I love my niece like no other child. I do whole weekend babysitting once a month or every second month while my sister and brother-in-law go on outings or get things done. I view babysitting as a huge favor to the parents, so this is honestly the only person I would ever babysit for. Now, it gets complicated. My dad's girlfriend is closer in age to me than to him, which honestly disgusts me to begin with. They have 2 children together, a 2-year-old and a baby. There is so much backstory, but my childhood was not the best in many aspects. There was abandonment and physical punishment. There were good times, bad times. So when my dad announced his girlfriend's first pregnancy, I was hurt. Of course, was polite, but I was not generally happy like I was with my sister's pregnancy. When I see them, I am polite to her and the kids, but I do not love them. For me, it's like any other child. I'm nice, but I don't babysit ever. Recently, my dad asked me to watch the kids for an evening or night so they could go on a date. Mind you, he asked me while his girlfriend was present, which made it more uncomfortable, but I politely declined. She asked me why I treat my siblings so differently to how I treat my niece and accused me of favoritism. I was honestly flabbergasted by that because I would never even think of treating her the same way as my sister. I told her, because you're not my sister, although age-wise you could be, and those kids aren't my responsibility. Babysitting is a gift to my parents that I decide who I want to give gifts to. My niece brought so much happiness to my life, while your kids brought up all the trauma. You and dad chose to have them, so don't burden me with that choice. She screamed about how I need to start acting like an adult and let go of the past. I told her we'll never give her free childcare and left. My dad later blew up my phone about how his children are my siblings and he wants to have a bond with them. He wants me to have a bond with them. I don't view them as my siblings. I am old enough to be their aunt. They are literally younger than my niece. We don't share both parents. Our upbringing will not ever be similar. I grew up in poverty, was abandoned and abused, and they are growing up in abundance with 2 loving parents with 0 abuse. Of course, that's what they deserve. I would never want anything that I had in my life for them, but I also don't want to be intertwined in the life and have to witness it closely or even help the man who abandoned me be a better father. Am I the asshole for never babysitting my dad's kids, although I do to my sisters?
I don't think that you're the asshole, but I do think that some healing needs to be done. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because I do feel like it's kind of like she's holding, you know, her, her anger towards her father to the kids. Yeah. You know what I mean? And so that part kind of sucks because I do feel like once they get older, there could be more of a bond there. Maybe not work through it with your dad, but work through the feelings in yourself about your dad. And I just feel like the wife should be more of like the liaison between you and your dad. Like she should understand how you're feeling, but then also like, you know, reinforce your boundaries with the dad. I kind of feel like the wife should help out with that a little bit more instead of just
getting mad.
Yeah, it sounds toxic, like, you know. But I don't think that you're the asshole for, like you said, it's your time and you can spend your time however you want to do it. And if you don't want to babysit certain kids, I think that you're well within that right. But I think, like, relationship wise, like, there could be some healing, some work done, in that way, because you don't want to, like, always feel that way towards them. I don't think I wouldn't want to. I would want to, like, maybe one day be able to have them in my life. But if that's not your goal and you don't like, if you feel that way towards your dad and you don't want to heal that relationship, I would say just, like, cut it off. You know what I mean?
Don't even have a relationship with them.
And if you want to heal it, then, you know, take the steps to try to heal it. But as for the babysitting, not the asshole, I think. What do you think?
I completely agree with her with the fact that she's not the asshole. But it is not my obligation to babysit them, even if I am the aunt. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel that is I am offering to babysit for free so that you and your husband can have an outing. I'm doing it as a favor. And it is my time spent doing that for free. You know? For you guys, but it is not my obligation, even as your sister, as your daughter, to do that for you. It is.
I like how she said it was like a gift of her time.
It is.
And that's, like, a great way to put it, because it is. I'm giving you my free time that is limited. And I agree with that she said, like, it was their choice to have the children. They knew how it was going to be. So that's just how it is. And she doesn't have kids, obviously, of her own for a reason. And so she wants that free time. She wants to be able to do things that she wants to do without having the kids. You know? It's just not her responsibility. But I agree with you. If she wants to heal things with her father, she should. And then maybe later on she can have a relationship with her step siblings. I guess that's what it would be. And half siblings. Maybe later on they can have a relationship, but as children, maybe she just doesn't want that right now, and that's okay. And even if she were to, like, heal the relationship, she could still say, I still don't want to babysit, and that's okay. You know?
Her dad should not be getting mad about her not wanting to babysit. The wife should not be getting mad about, because it was wife. She just out of line. She out of pocket for real bad. Yelling at her, that's different. Especially if they're similar in age. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy.
And you can't compare yourself to as being my sister. Technically, you're married to my dad. So, like,
you're my stepmom, basically.
I
don't know.
So,
I don't know. What do y'all think?
Out of line.
Put y'all's comments down below.
Am I the asshole for getting my stepdaughter a Hogwarts letter for her 11th birthday? For 4 years, my wife had a daughter from a previous relationship. My stepdaughter has been obsessed with Harry Potter since before I met her. She literally asked me if I liked Harry Potter when we first met. Her 11th birthday was yesterday, and I arranged for a letter to be delivered during her birthday party, and it was an admittance letter for Hogwarts.
That's so cool. Wait, how old is she again?
11.
Okay.
I thought it was a really cute gift idea. My stepdaughter started freaking out, screaming, "It's real! It's real!"
Oh, no.
I'm sorry. And she really went nuts. Some of her friends seemed to join in the excitement, others less so. Her mother, my wife, held her to calm her down and explained to her that it wasn't real. It was just a joke stepdaddy played on you. She started crying, screamed that she hated me, and ran to her room. The other parents seemed to sympathize. One other father said he thought it was a nice idea. But after we sent everyone home, my wife yelled at me and said what I did was selfish and cruel, and she couldn't believe I would hurt her daughter like that. Was I wrong to do this? Was it an inappropriate gift for an 11-year-old? I really didn't mean to mock or hurt my stepdaughter. I thought it would be fun. It didn't occur to me my stepdaughter was young enough to think it was real. Am I the asshole?
I don't think you're the asshole, dude, like, at all. I wouldn't think that an 11-year-old would think it's real. Like, it's fiction. You're watching Harry Potter. That's fiction, right?
How old were you? Did you believe in Santa?
Not really. I
No?
mean,
Okay.
my parents made me like want to believe, right?
Yeah.
And like I remember me and my sisters like left out cookies and milk.
Yeah. It was more
But
of like
we
a
knew
fun.
it was just something fun. Yeah.
Did Gabriel and Isabel believe in Santa?
I don't know. I don't think
I'm just
so.
wondering because like I didn't ever like
Yeah.
I wasn't the age when
Yeah.
we celebrated Christmas to believe like there was no Santa
Yeah.
for me. So I'm just wondering like at what age do children start to understand that Santa is not real?
It's not real. Yeah, true. True.
Because that's what I'm not sure.
Me
I don't
neither.
know
I don't
how
know.
old. Maybe 11 years old, you do still believe in that. I don't
Maybe.
know.
You guys let us know because
Yeah.
we don't have kids and we don't know. And I don't remember like what age I just stopped believing that. Maybe 11 is still young and you do.
I don't
But
know. Yeah.
in my head, I just don't think he's the asshole because I don't think that that's what he intended to
Yeah.
do. I think that he was just wanting to have something fun. And like,
Yeah.
she loves Hogwarts. The fact that he remembered that and like wants to like, maybe it was like something fun, you know?
Yeah.
And then the wife, I feel like she was in the wrong. Don't yell at him. Like you're being very reactive. Relax. Maybe
Yeah.
ask him like, what was your thought process in this? Like this, like she believed that you
Yeah.
wouldn't think that. And then he could explain what he thought. And then from there, if you want to be mad at him, cool.
Yeah.
But that was too reactive, I feel.
Yeah, I do agree with that. I think that she should have. But I also understand, like, you know, her kid was really upset,
Yeah.
too. So I understand the frustration. But yeah, like, the yelling is obviously uncalled for.
Mhm.
But I don't think he's the asshole either because it goes back to intention. Like,
Yeah.
his intention wasn't to hurt her, but it did.
Yeah.
You know, and she is 11 years old. Plus, he doesn't have a child either. You know, how long have they been together? They've been married for 4 years. So I do feel like he has been in like the dad role long enough. I feel like maybe he should like have kind of
Known,
thought about
maybe?
the fall. No, not known, but just kind of like thought about the follow through. It's like what?
I feel like maybe he played a scenario in his head
Yeah.
where she was like all excited and
Yeah.
then they were all just playing and stuff. I don't think the scenario in his head was
Yeah.
like, this is going to go south. Like, it's going to go wrong. You
Like
know?
maybe it should have been like, you know, an admittance to like, you know, they have what is it at like Disney World or something that's Harry Potter?
I really don't know.
Yeah.
I've never been. But
But you know, something else Harry Potter related,
Yeah.
you know, would have been. I don't know. I just think he
maybe
didn't
like
think
a
it
trip
through.
to, yeah.
Yeah. I love how at the beginning of the story you were like, "That's cute," and then you're like, "Oh no."
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm like, where is this going to go wrong? I just
Yeah.
don't see it, you
Yeah.
know? But yeah, that's crazy.
Agreed.
Am I the asshole for being upset that my parents gave away a Lego set I bought for my younger brother without my permission? So, I'm 20 years old and I was studying abroad in Arizona as a part of a double degree program. When I came home, I wanted to surprise my younger brother, who was 6 at the time, with gifts. I bought 2 Lego sets from Amazon with my own money, costing around $40 to $50 total. I bought both specifically for my brother. My dad immediately suggested giving one of them to my relative son instead. I told my parents clearly that I didn't want to do that and wanted both sets to go to my brother. They knew this. While I was away studying at my university in another city, my relative visited our house. My parents gave one of the Lego sets to my relative's son, apparently as a gift for me, despite knowing I didn't want to give it away. I found out when I came home for a holiday sometime between January and March. When I asked why they gave it away, my dad basically said it would be embarrassing if we didn't give him anything. My parents felt that because this relative had been generous to me in the past, I should have given something to her son. For context, his relative gave me a brand new iPhone worth $1,000 when I graduated high school in 2022. She bought it for me on a 24-month installment plan. I had already gotten a phone of my own earlier this year, so I didn't really need another one and had never asked her for it. I appreciate the gesture and thanked her, but eventually gave the phone to my younger brother because I didn't need it. She also gave me around $100 when I left to study in the US, and I appreciate that as well. My parents' argument is that the relative has done a lot for me, so I should give something back by being generous to her son. They think I am selfish and ungrateful for refusing and having even told me I should be ashamed of myself. I understand that my relative has been very generous towards me and I'm genuinely grateful. However, I bought the Lego set with my own money specifically for my brother. I don't feel that receiving gifts means I automatically owe someone a gift in return, especially when I had already made it clear what I intended to do with my purchase. Even if my parents had asked me again, I still would have said no. I wanted both sets to go to my brother. Am I the asshole for being upset that my parents gave away the Lego set despite me explicitly telling them I didn't want to give it to anyone except my brother?
I think the parents are the assholes, really.
Yeah.
I mean, especially because there was a conversation before of like, hey, you should give one of these. No, I don't want to do that. So I feel like parents suck sometimes, just like not respecting what he wanted. You know what I mean? So that sucks. I don't really see why, you know? And if the parents felt obligated to give him something, then they should have gotten him a gift.
Yeah, it should have been with their money.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I feel about that.
Yeah,
what do you think?
I don't think that he is the asshole. I think the parents are the assholes because it's like they wanted to look good for the people, basically. And if you're going to gift something, if you're going to give something, never expect anything in return.
Yeah.
Because then what's the point of gifting?
Yeah. And you shouldn't just gift because somebody got you something.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Like, that takes out the thought of it.
Exactly.
You know?
And it's like, it just makes no sense for the parents to think that. I understand that you feel that you need to give something, but maybe the relative doesn't even feel that at all.
Yeah, that's
true. And it's just the parents thinking that in their head. Their son literally said that he's grateful for everything. Yeah. So I think that the parents are wrong.
Yeah. And I feel like that's such a weird thing too. It's like, if somebody asks you for something, then I could see like maybe feeling like, okay, maybe they'll pay me back, or maybe they will do something in return nice because I'm doing them a favor.
Right.
But if I'm just giving you something and they didn't ask for it, I'm not expecting you to give me anything back.
Exactly. It was a gift. It was a free. It was for you, for your accomplishment.
Yeah.
Does not mean you have to give something back. So for the parents to think that, I think they just need to rewire whatever is going on in there.
Yeah, and it really seems like they felt guilty for not have something for it.
Yeah, go buy them a little something from the Dollar General. It doesn't even have to be expensive, but don't give something that your kid specifically said was for their brother.
I know, that's just disrespectful.
It's just really shitty.
Yeah.
So
I don't like when parents do that. It's like they feel like they still have authority over you know, and they can just, and I just don't like that. It's like, give your kid the freedom to decide what they want and respect that.
Yeah.
Even though it is something that's kind of seems like not a big deal, but if they those things translate into other things, you know, like relationships growing up, or you know,
it's like they don't even respect his word. Respect his word.
Exactly.
You know? So
yeah, that's frustrating.
Yeah, that's poop. Sorry. If you guys notice anything we're wearing.
Oh yeah, guys, we're wearing our suits from our picture too.
We wanted it to be special.
Yeah, and we have it 65 degrees in here, even though it's very hot outside, so that we could wear them.
Yeah, super comfy. Yeah. I love it.
Yeah, me too. Am I the asshole for seasoning the food I cooked? My wife's family is the stereotypical white family that doesn't season food. For the record, I'm white too, so this isn't a cultural thing.
Okay.
My mother-in-law is incredibly kind and cooks dinner for us often since we live nearby. The only issue is that the food is usually very plain. Think Cornish hens with no seasoning, mashed potatoes that are literally just mashed potatoes with no butter, cream, sour cream, chives, or anything else mixed in, and thin, well-done steaks that look like they came off of one of those $40 for 20 cuts of meat truck sales. Do you know what those are?
No, but I'm like, that's so specific.
We got steaks from that place one time. It's just like a refrigerated truck, and they just pull up in a random parking lot. Anyways, they're not good quality is basically what it is. Their family philosophy is that everyone seasons their own food after it's on their plate. They'll add country crock to the potatoes, salt and pepper, or dip meat into A1 ketchup or barbecue sauce, which I would like to add is not seasoning. That's just condiments.
Yeah.
Okay. One time, my mother-in-law was taking plain chicken breast out to the grill, and I asked if I could season mine before it was cooked. She didn't seem offended at all, and she let me. My wife, however, thought it was rude. My thinking was that seasoning belongs on the food before it's cooked, so it has a chance to develop flavor instead of just sitting on top afterward. More recently, I offered to make barbecue wings for everybody. I seasoned the wings with garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, salt and pepper, grilled them, tossed them in barbecue sauce, and put them back on the grill so the sauce caramelized onto the wings. As I brought them inside, my brother-in-law had brought his own bottle of barbecue sauce. That immediately made me wonder if he had assumed I was making plain wings that everyone could sauce themselves. Out of roughly 50 wings for 6 adults, he ate maybe 2. His wife had 1. My father-in-law had 3, and my mother-in-law didn't have any. We took a ton of leftovers home. On the drive home, my wife said she was surprised my wings weren't more popular. I mentioned that maybe her brother expected plain wings because he brought his own barbecue sauce. She got upset and asked why I had sauced everyone's wings instead of leaving them plain. I said that if I invite people over for barbecue wings, I assume that means wings that are already coated in barbecue sauce, not plain wings with bottles of sauce on the table. She disagreed and said I should have let everyone sauce them however they wanted. She ended the conversation by saying, I should probably just avoid cooking for her parents again because clearly no one likes them the way you cook. Was I actually in the wrong here? Should I have expected people to want plain wings with sauce on the side? Or is it reasonable to assume barbecue wings are supposed to be cooked with the sauce already on them?
Bro, if they wanted plain wings and wanted to bring their own barbecue sauce, then he should have been saying, bring your own sauce.
I just want to say, like, as I was reading this again, the wife at first says she was surprised my wings weren't more popular.
Yeah.
And so then why suddenly she got upset.
Yeah, bro. First of all, he's not the asshole. Second, like, that's crazy to me. If I'm going to come to your house, like, I want to try the food that you make, how you make it. Like, that's just like something, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. I just want to try it and see if it's good.
Now, do you think, though, that the husband should have considered that, because he knows how they are. He just described everything, how they eat. So I kind of feel like maybe he could have been thoughtful and, like, made some plain.
Yeah, or he could have just been like, just so you guys know,
yeah, give him a heads
these
up.
Are already going to be having some barbecue, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if you guys ain't want that, let me know so I can make some plain ass shit.
I just think that I would have, like, made a batch of both is all.
Yeah.
I don't think that he's the asshole. Like, I don't think
either.
Anybody's an asshole in this situation.
I didn't even know people did that. That's interesting.
It just sounds like
very interesting.
He didn't season them with anything crazy. Garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, salt, and pepper. There's no spice in there. All of those ingredients are in barbecue sauce.
Yeah, that I've never met anybody that was like that. So that's interesting. I've always met people, you know, because my parents love to cook. So anybody that's came over, it's never been like.
Yeah, and when people come over to your house, it's kind of like you just. I mean, it didn't sound like they were disrespectful either. Yeah. It just sounds like they weren't interested in them.
Yeah, I think the wife just got mad, but I don't know why. She shouldn't have got mad. Like, you guys have leftovers for days. Awesome. Freeze that shit. Chicken. I don't know.
You know I don't like leftover chicken.
I mean, I will air fry some leftover chicken wings.
That's true. Maybe in the air fryer.
Mm-hmm.
Might be better.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
What do y'all think? That one was crazy. All right. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Am I the asshole for bringing a cat home so soon after losing my last cat? Hey, y'all. I lost my cat of 17 years and a half. Years on July 14th. I love him and miss him lots, but it was definitely his time. I've learned something about myself from multiple bad periods in my life that if I am away from a cat for too long, it generally starts affecting and amplifying my depression and worsening my mood overall. Within the past 10-ish days, the grief, anger, and overall anxiety is hitting me extremely hard. I've been looking around at shelters and PetSmarts to make myself feel better by playing with cats. But one cat I met on Wednesday really struck me as a cat that is perfect for me. The issue is, I still live with my dad, 59, and my brother, 24. But my brother is abroad in Japan until next March. However, since the passing of our cat, he wanted to come home next week. The problem comes from him wanting us to wait until he comes back in a week. But at the risk of us losing the window to adopt this cat, since he is a kitten and they go quite fast, I don't want to risk losing him. However, I understand my brother's hesitation to getting another cat as he wants to be involved. When things were a bit heated earlier, he called me selfish for wanting to get this cat without him present. The future of this cat would be almost entirely with me. However, he would only be home over college breaks, as I would bring him with me as an emotional support animal. I don't have the forms in place yet, but I will be once adopting a cat. I don't want to risk losing this cat, but I don't want to make my brother feel like shit either. Would I be the asshole for bringing this cat home before he comes home?
No.
Yeah.
No. And I think that, I mean, it kind of sounded like the brother just ripped into her, but she didn't really express how she was feeling to him. So, like, maybe that would change his mind. Yeah. You know what I mean? But I definitely don't think you're the asshole because what you described, like, a lot of people, you could probably relate, like, they feel the opposite. Like, they can't really find room for another animal and it's hard. But, like, if you know that you need that comfort to heal and you found this one cat, you know, it sounds like you also have a connection with the cat. It's not like it's just the first cat you saw. You said you went to a few Petcos and went and, you know, played with cats. No, not the asshole. I think the brother sounds kind of like a jerk. And if the cat is going to go to college with you, and he's studying abroad until March, that's like a year away. Yeah. Why is he
making you wait? To me, as her brother, and know now how she is, he should be respectful and want her to feel better. Exactly. And if this cat is going to make her depression, her anxiety, her anger better, then why not go for it? She could also send pictures, videos, so that he could see and stuff. But at the end of the day, it's going to be her cat. It's going to be her emotional support animal. So I feel like she should just get the cat. I don't think she's an asshole. If that's what's going to make her feel better, then that's what she should do. Obviously, for me, like you said, I haven't got another pet because I just can't, you know? And then people are also the opposite. They need that connection. They need to have another animal. If not, they feel lost, you know? So I don't think she's an asshole.
Yeah, I think you should do that. And I think it's really, like, cool that she recognizes that in herself. You know what I mean? Instead of, like, I don't know.
Yeah, like burying it.
Yeah, exactly.
I see her, too. Like, she seems like the type of person that's really, like, nice and cares about other people's feelings, especially her brother. She cares about his feelings, but she also needs to think about herself, you know, and like all the feelings are valid. So I think she should just go ahead and get the cat.
Yeah. And I would suggest, like, because like I said, she didn't really explain whether she told her brother how she was feeling, but I think that could maybe help him understand what she, you know, is feeling.
Yeah. Maybe he feels like she's just trying to get it without him. But if she explains how she's feeling, then maybe he'll be
understanding,
on board.
Yeah.
All right.
Am I the jerk for bringing my own chair to family dinner after my uncle kept assigning seats by weight? So messed up. My uncle recently bought a new dining table with these light wooden chairs that he's extremely protective of. The first time we ate there, he quietly moved 2 of the bigger relatives onto folding chairs because he said the dining chairs had a lower weight limit. It was awkward, but nobody argued. At the next dinner, he had already put name cards on every seat. Everyone he considered smaller was at the table, while 3 of us were placed on folding chairs along the wall. Mine wasn't even facing the table properly. He said he was only protecting furniture he saved money for and that people were being too sensitive about a practical issue. So this weekend, I brought my own sturdy dining chair from home and placed it at the table before dinner. My uncle got annoyed and said I was making a spectacle in front of everyone. I told him the name cards and separate row of chairs were already making the spectacle. He asked me to either use the folding chair he provided or leave. So I left and took the food I bought with me. Now some relatives think I embarrassed him in his own home, while others say his seating system was humiliating to begin with. Am I the jerk?
I don't think he's the jerk. I think it was, he wants to bring like a comfortable chair, and then he wanted to eat with the family in the dining room table. He was nice enough to bring his own chair because you're not letting him use your chair. And he doesn't want to use a foldable chair. Those suck.
They do suck.
Literally.
And they're cold.
Yeah. And then like to be by the wall, that's messed up. It's like, why even invite them then?
Yeah. And he should have considered that before saving his money. Clearly, he hosts dinners a lot. Yeah. So he should have considered that before buying chairs. Yeah. I just feel like that's so messed up. And in my head, the way I'm reading it is like, he is being a jerk, but he's being like, he's just reciprocating the jerkiness. Yeah. Because the other guy's being a jerk. So in my head, he's just like, I'm going to bring my own chair. But it's warranted to me. Like, it's fair that he's doing that. So I feel like it's kind of funny.
If I were him and that's what happened, I would bring my own chair too, especially, or like a cushion or something. Like, I would want to sit in the dining room table where everybody was at.
And I want to be comfortable.
Yeah.
Or I just won't come, to be honest. Like, if I'm not going to have somewhere comfortable to sit, I don't want to be somewhere where the host doesn't want me there.
And then I just feel like you're literally calling them fat without calling them fat. It's messed up.
That is very messed up. But without calling them fat, because they're like, oh, only these 3 people have to sit over here. It's like at the kids' table or something.
Yeah.
That sucks.
It's like you're outcast.
Yeah.
And that's messed up. All right, guys, last one. Am I the asshole for not letting my friend keep crashing at my house? My friend has a baby with a woman outside of the state and lives with her, and he drives 1.5 hours to work in my city. He stays in our city for 3 days since that's how many shifts he works. Then heads back to be with his girlfriend and baby. Baby is over 1 year old now, and it was my friend's plan to move out of the state and find a job over there while his girlfriend was pregnant. My husband and I offered to let him stay at our place while he searched for a job in the other state. He never looked for jobs or made any progress towards moving. He was staying with us for about 2 years, and we recently stopped letting him crash with us. We are just really annoyed that he refuses to find a different job or find another solution to the situation. Am I the asshole for refusing to let him stay over anymore? We do feel bad for him and his situation, but he's had a year and 9 months to figure something out, and we feel like we've enabling this behavior. I know it's hard to find a good job right now, but he won't even apply for a warehouse job. He usually sleeps in his car at work or drives an hour to stay at his mom's house when he doesn't stay with us. Recently, he asked to crash with us Tuesday night, but I said no, and he hasn't talked to me since. I'm not sure what to do.
3 nights in a row. Because 3 nights is kind of a lot. That's like almost the majority of the week.
Yeah.
So I feel like those 3 nights, like, I have somebody else in my home.
Yeah.
And so for me, I feel like it would take a toll on me, because I'm just, even though they're my friend, it doesn't sound like, it's like a friend like you. Like, I feel like if you were in my house 3 nights a week, I wouldn't feel as, like, drained. But somebody who's not a close friend or just an acquaintance, I would feel drained after 3 nights in a row.
Yeah.
So I don't think you're a jerk, but I would feel horrible about him sleeping in his car.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. I don't know. Yeah. What do you think?
I personally feel like he's not the asshole. I feel like his friend is messed up because he had all of this time to look for a job. He's not applying for jobs. Before you stayed there, you told them that you were going to be actively applying for jobs.
Yeah.
So the fact that you're not even doing that, but they had been letting you stay there for almost 2 years.
2 years is a long time.
Yeah, that's on you. And you choose to sleep in your car. You could get a hotel if you wanted to.
Yeah.
And like they said, a warehouse job, it's just like the convenience. Like, get a job closer to home so you don't have to leave your wife and your kid as many times as you've been leaving them. And then don't get mad at your friend for letting you stay there for 2 years and not letting you. He is enabling the behavior because the guy's not even applying for jobs.
Yeah.
Like, you're not even working towards that. So why not talk to your friends and be like, you know what? I don't think I want to leave. I think I want to stay at this job. Like, can you guys let me stay? And if they say no, they'll be like, no, like, that's understandable. This is your house. As a friend, you should understand their situation too. You're literally staying there 3 days a week.
Yeah.
Even if it's just you're just sleeping, it's still their house. Like, you don't know if they want to be like, oh, they want alone time during the week. You don't know how stressful that is. You know what I mean? Like, you just want to come home to your partner and your dogs.
Yeah.
Like, if you had a came friend and it was like that situation, I would just be honest and be like, look, like, I just want you to really look for jobs. You know what I mean? Because even just having a friend over could impact the relationship with your partner.
It does, because you just like, it's weird because, like, yeah, you can be yourselves around those people, but it's like your routines do change a little bit, and you are a little bit more cautious about what you're saying, and it just can't be like an open environment that it usually is when it's just you two. So yeah, it is like,
it's just like, it's not right. So I don't think he's an asshole. I think his friend needs to step up and like look for another job or get a hotel and stop being a little poop to your friends that let you stay there for almost 2 years.
Yeah, and if he was sleeping in his car or getting a hotel every time, that would probably give him more of an incentive to look for another job.
And that's what his friend meant by like enabling his behavior.
Yeah, it's just he's still comfortable staying
Too
there.
comfortable.
Yeah, so I agree. I don't think you're the asshole. But I would feel guilty.
I would feel guilty too, but at the same time, I'm like, bro,
it has to be done.
Almost been 2 years now. Like
2 years is a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But all right, guys, that literally was the end of our Am I the Asshole? So I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I hope that you guys enjoy our first video.
Yeah. And let us know what you think about the different scenarios down below.
Yeah, literally. I want to know y'all's opinion because, you know, it could be different. Could be different. And I want to know why. Mm-hmm. You know? But
okay, well, that's all we have for you guys this week. Thanks for being here with us, and we'll talk to you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.
That was good.